Good morning. So there's sunlight on my face because, it's the daytime over here, but I just wanted to share with you the homily of, today's Mass. And the priest told us a story about his professor. So they were in a class of 50 people, and his professor brought in 50 balloons. Each balloon contained in them the name of every person in that class. He tied up the balloons in string and he brought it to the classroom. And so the students, when they saw that, they freaked out. They said, "Whose birthday is it, man?" Because you couldn't see your name if the balloon was far away from you, right? And so the professor ties all the 50 balloons down to a chair in front of the class. And then he tells the class, "Okay, I want all of you to get the balloon that has your name on it. You have 5 minutes. Timer starts now." And then everybody, 50 people inside a classroom, right, went in front, and then they tried their best to grab the balloon that had their name on it. Time ran out and nobody could get to their balloon. It was utter chaos. The professor said, "Okay, everybody settle down, go back to your seats." They went back to their seats, and then the professor said, "This time I'm going to cut the string so the balloons can freely move into the back of the classroom. And if you grab a balloon, all you have to do is to return it to the person who has their name inside it," right? And so the professor cut the string and he says, "You have 2 minutes this time." And so the balloon started moving to the back of the classroom, and every single person took the balloon, read the name, and then went to the person who it belonged to. And in less than 2 minutes, everybody had their balloon. And so what's the lesson here? The priest who gave the homily today, he said that the lesson was really just about finding who you are by focusing on the goodness and the good of the other, right? Because when you grab the balloon, there was a high chance it wasn't yours. And as soon as you read it, you knew who it was for. And then you gave it to them. Now, most people will expect, well, yeah, you got your balloon too. Should we expect to get something in return for giving something to someone else? For focusing on their good and their goodness? And he says no. Because the student could have just chosen to not give it to you. And so if everybody was in tune, everybody in the church was in tune to focus on the goodness of others, to focus on their good, then works of charity will be so much easier to do. Because it wouldn't take someone like me to drive 50, 80, 100 miles away from my own parish to go to somewhere else to help them, to feed the poor, to clothe them, to educate them, to tell them about Jesus, to encourage them to clean up their small chapels, to encourage them to come back to church. It won't just be me. It'll be everybody. Because every single grace that passes to us, like the balloon that was floating towards us, every single grace that comes to us is actually for someone else. That's so beautiful. That homily was so beautiful. And right after Mass, I was able to go to confession. And the Lord God, He is always kind and merciful. So if you haven't gone to confession, go to confession and share a balloon with someone. God bless you.